So I picked up this book the other day. Um, it is from, when was it published? I think 76. I forgot now. Yeah, 1976. And it says it's for architects, illustrators, and designers. I was hoping to see more of this stuff inside. I don't know why it says it's for architects, but I don't know what architects were up to like 50 years ago. But yeah, it's got all this in it, and I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, obviously, I can search up anything I want on the internet, but I could just like be influenced by these old school 70s outfits and poses and sporting equipment, hobbies, swimwear. And like I could just be influenced by that and have some like weird stuff come about if I want to use these as references, right? Then I was thinking, see, there's that one. That's beautiful. But then it's just like, then there's cars, which are cool. There's some classic cars. But then I thought maybe what I can do is just cut them out and like use pencil crayon on them or something and use them in collages. Like I can make collages with them. So I don't know how long this will kick around before I start using it, but I thought it was cool, kind of different for me, and might take my work in a different direction. So that's what that is, drawing file. All right, so I usually don't do conversations holding the GoPro. I usually set something up, have a more permanent situation. If you're listening to this, you won't know the difference. If you are watching it, though, you will. I just don't feel like setting things up right now, and I want to make this short and sweet. And there's reasons for that. And if you watch the vlog for this week, or listen, well, I guess you can't really listen to the vlog for this week, but I like to keep everything really compartmentalized and like not overlapping. But I don't know if I'm gonna retire doing the conversations in the vlogs. I'm thinking about just stopping. I'm just really unsure what I want to do with that right now. So I still want to continue to make trail videos just because they're useful for people and it's kind of fun still. But a lot's going on right now. A lot is going on, and it's like when I lose momentum with something and things start skipping. I've never skipped a week of a conversation. I've never skipped a week of a vlog in over 2 years. Hasn't happened yet. There's so much going on right now that I've missed momentum on other things like social media things of like posting to my art page for Instagram or whatever, and then it just like feels weird and like I don't know. It's just like there's a lot going on, and that's yeah. I guess I'm gonna use this little section for my vlog this week. It's the only thing I think I have for the vlog this week. I might have something else. I don't remember. There's a lot going on, and I'm gonna include this in the vlog. And I guess this will be the conversation for this week as well. Love is not enough. It's a song by Nine Inch Nails, but also it's just like it's also I think a song by Yelawolf and who knows how many other people. It's something that I have a difficult time with because as a romantic, I feel like the type of romantic that I am, love should be enough. Love is enough, but that's like. Well, there's other things that you need for like interpersonal relationships of different natures to work, like trust. You know what I mean? Like trust is a huge thing. Like, can you love someone without trusting them? I think I've come to the realization that you can, and therefore, I guess it makes that statement true that love is not enough. I wanted to say like, well, love is enough. Love is what you need. That's it. But I mean, like. You can love someone and like stupid old adage of love, if you love someone, let them go or whatever. Like you can realize that maybe you're not the best person for them and you really love them and you walk away from that because it's in their benefit, which is like a fairy tale thing that is really altruistic that I really don't think happens as often as, it would in like a Nicholas Sparks book or a movie adaptation or something. It's just not that realistic, I find. But it's a thing that is somewhat true that I believe that like that's the thing. I want to believe that just love is enough because if you love someone, then all those other things would fall into place. But I have come to know that you can love someone and certain things just don't work. Chemistry and compatibility are things as well, and usually those things can make up, those things added together, having good chemistry, having good compatibility with someone, that can add to the formula of, I guess, developing love for that person. I mean, that could be in a friendship level or like a romantic relationship. Family's a little different, but I mean, having good chemistry with someone, yet having good compatibility with them are two different things, which is something I came to know a couple years ago. But, and that's the thing, like, you can love someone and it's just, love is not enough by itself. There are other factors. Like I said, like things like trust are huge. Communication skills and like whatever. But then again, you flip it and you're like, well, but if you love that person, you should be able to work on those things. And that's where the compatibility and chemistry thing comes in. Because like if you are compatible with your communication, that's not something you need to work on. And you love them for reasons that have nothing to do with your communication skills. It's just natural, right? But if you love them for other reasons and the communication skills aren't natural, that's something you need to work on. And you would work on it because you need to work on it to maintain your relationship because you love that person. So it makes sense to me to say both things, but it's just a heavier click that like love by itself is not enough, because you can have a feeling of love for somebody without having all the necessary skills or compatibility or chemistry for them. I think generally people have chemistry and develop love that way more than they have compatibility and develop love that way. I think you can see that with just relationships, whether they be arranged. Sometimes there's not a lot of romantic love there or passion or chemistry, and it's more compatibility, or just like people make themselves compatible, or especially more back in the day. Like the idea of being in a romantic relationship or marriage out of being in love with someone is a fairly new concept in the scheme of time. So like that's a notion that is so natural for us in contemporary times, but wasn't before. So, and people grew to love each other out of just their compatibility, or they learned to be compatible, or learned to, I don't know, and then there's loveless marriage. There's everything. So, I don't know. I'm just been thinking about that and how how love by in and of itself is not enough to maintain a relationship, because people can still do horrible things to each other when they love each other, and some of those things maybe can't get worked on or can't get moved past or whatever. Love is a complicated thing, and I sound like an idiot stating the obvious. I just mean like I've been through stuff, in my life where I've learned things and made some realizations of how complicated human emotions can be, mine especially, and how people treat other people despite the feelings that they have. And feelings in and of themselves are just a mess. I saw a post the other day that said, I wish I didn't have feelings. Man, I don't remember what it said. Something about like, I wish I was a frog and didn't have feelings, because then I wouldn't be awkward. I don't know. That's stupid. I'm just saying stupid things now, and I'm going to stop. I don't know the future of having conversations and vlogging. I would like to continue the biking videos because they're useful for people, and I still have fun doing them. Right now, I'm just in a state where it's like really difficult to know the future, because there's a reason why the vlogging and the YouTube channel, everything got shut down and privatized, and videos are unlisted and all that stuff. There's a reason that happened. And I thought that maybe because of certain changes that are happening in my life right now, that I would actually be able to lift those restrictions and be more free to vlog the way that I used to, talk the way that I used to, have it accessible to everybody. And now I feel like I don't know if I want to continue at all. And if I do continue at this juncture, I don't think it is in the best interest of people, certain people in my life right now, to actually just open that up again. And one day I will be able to talk about that if I'm still vlogging by then and having conversations that I post by then. We will see you on another time.